You're listening to The Breakfast Show with Ben and Liam. They're on your radio, and that's why you can't see them. So stay for a while, they're gonna make you smile. And whatever you do, don't touch that dial. You're feeling fine, waking up to the sunshine with Ben and Liam.
Well, what's up? The Recap Around Australia podcast. This is what gets beamed out nationally on a Sunday. It's all our sort of favourite bits from the week, or mostly the boss's favourite bits from the week.
Yep.
Never actually checked the ratings on Sunday mornings. How do we fare? Have you seen them before?
No, I don't actually check it either.
It's one of those ones that just like don't really look into it all.
I think regular people don't care about them anyway.
Ratings, yeah, no one cares. As long as you're having a good time.
Yep.
Keeping it light and bright.
Having a good time?
I know it sounds like I'm not, but I am. I'm just a bit tired, but I'm good. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Are you
sure?
good? You good?
I'm good.
Hey, enjoy the show. We'll unpack this later.
Our next guest is one of this country's finest comedy veterans. He's been on stages and screens for more than a decade, earning him a gold Logie. But he may be most well known for hosting ABC's Hard Quiz, which he's now bringing live on tour. Please welcome Tom Gleeson.
Let's chat.
Tom, how you doing?
Oh, I'm great. Thanks for having me on.
How good's this Hard Quiz hitting the road? It feels like you've combined your two loves of television and your live comedy, and everyone's going to be able to see it in front of their very eyes.
I know, it's ludicrous. We're going to be where bands play, doing a quiz where you don't win money. It's stupid and perfect.
It's very genius from your end as well, Tom. Like, do you find, like, I think, and this is no secret, but people love the show because you're just so mean to everyone. Do you think that when people go on the show, they like it when it hurts? Do you reckon they want you to be mean to them?
Yeah, I think they like it. They like the burn. I think I think it's a bit like licking a 9-volt battery. You know, it doesn't feel right, but you want to do it more than once.
Yeah. Now, Tom, you probably can't relate to this, but Ben and I actually go to the same barber. And
All right.
you haven't been to one in 20-odd years now. But
yeah, I do just trim my own hair. And, everyone was talking about the hazards of lockdown and all that. And I was like, nah, business as usual over here, buddy.
well, our barber has actually applied for Hard Quiz, and he told us this like 2 years ago, it feels. And every time we get a haircut, like every month or so, we're like, hey, you been on Hard Quiz yet? And he's like, no, they're going to call me back soon. And we thought, great, what we'll do is we'll get our barber Tim in. He's in the other room now. He doesn't actually know you're on, and we want to do an impromptu Hard Quiz with him. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Bring in barber Tim.
Come on in, Tim.
How you doing, Tim? Head over to that microphone over there.
G'day, gentlemen.
G'day, mate. And as you can see, we have got Tom Gleeson himself. If you put those headphones on, you can say hello to the great man. Tim.
G'day, great man.
Oh, g'day. How are you, Tim? Now, okay, so welcome to Hard Quiz.
We're on.
Tonight we're joined by Tim, barber, expert subject, Jeff Buckley. G'day, Tim. How are you?
Good, thank you, Tom, and yourself.
I'm well, thank you. How's your barbering business going?
It's going all right, mate. A little bit slow at the moment, but such is life, so.
What's the first question you ask your, I was going to say contestants, I mean customers. Do you,
we call them clients, Tom.
do you lead with the icebreaker, being busy?
Nah, I normally would start with, what did you have for lunch, or what are you having for dinner? I love talking about
food.
That's
pretty good. Well, maybe we should ask people from now on, if you're on Hard Quiz, what would your expert subject be? That could be a good
Don't you worry, I've asked plenty of people.
Look, I've even got a little bit of intro here. Now, Tom, mate, I don't want to step on your toes. You're the expert here. I'll let you take over the game show if you would like.
All right. Well, welcome to the expert round. If you're right, you get 5 points. Wrong, I take 5 points from you. The rest of you can steal at any time to get double points.
Okay.
Let's start with Tim and his expert subject, Jeff Buckley. It's a bit weird because no one can steal, but anyway, I was trying to do the hard quiz.
I get it. I appreciate
it.
All
right, here we go. First question in your set. What are Jeff Buckley's parents' first names?
Tim and Mary.
Really? You got that? That's impressive.
Whoa.
Very good.
Wow.
Well done. I thought you might know Tim because Tim Buckley was a musician as well. I didn't know you'd get Mary, but anyway, here we go. Next question. Name one of the two songs by the Smiths that Jeff Buckley is famous for covering.
I Know It's Over.
Oh.
Correct. Well, 2 from 2. Very good. Next question. The biggest single from Jeff Buckley's famous album Grace is Last Goodbye. Name one of the other songs from that album that was released as a single?
So real.
Correct!
Oh!
All right, one more question.
Go
Is
for it.
Jeff Buckley alive?
Oh, that's a bit of a sad one, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, I just wanted to remind you that your hero's dead. Anyway, thanks for coming on the show.
Tim, our barber, thank you for coming in.
Absolute pleasure.
You smoked it, mate.
And Mr. Tom Gleeson, thank you so much.
Thanks for playing. Ah!
And right now, we're doing a hard quiz.
Hard.
Well, yeah, Tom Gleeson was joining us, and we thought, hey, why don't we get some people's expert subjects? They can answer a question about that.
The reason I love this concept is because you have to have the confidence to say I'm an expert on this subject, and then you have to back it up with a hard question.
What would you say your subject is?
Mine would be, I thought about this for a while, and I could go a few different ways, but I guess PlayStation. I've played it my whole life,
I mean,
so
you
surely I would know.
You love your PlayStation. Well, I've got a question here, Ben.
Okay.
Which game in the top 10 PlayStation bestsellers of all time has characters called Liquid Snake and Roy Campbell?
Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, very well done. I've never even heard of that game before.
Yeah, it's
what,
iconic.
what do you do in that one?
I can't bore you with the details of the whole
Okay,
game.
yeah, please don't.
Liam, yours is the Beatles?
Yeah, I reckon. Which is nerve-wracking because I think I know a lot about the Beatles, but I don't know everything there is to know about the Beatles.
Which Beatles song has these lyrics? She's well acquainted with the touch of the velvet hand.
Happiness is a warm gun.
Didn't even finish the lyrics. Well done. Yeah, you've got it. Yeah. Off which album?
Oh, jeez. Testing me now. I think maybe the White Album? Yeah. Well,
Very
mate,
good.
Turns out I am good.
Addie joins us now. Now, your mum is a maths teacher, is that right?
Yep.
And so what's your subject going to be?
Math.
Maths. All right. And how old are you, Addie?
12.
12 years old. Okay.
All right, mate. A squared plus B squared equals C squared is whose theorem?
Pythagoras.
Oh, you smashed it,
Bloody
Addie.
good, Addie.
That
Well,
was so easy.
all right.
All right, Addie. Well, you hang there. We'll come back to you at the end with a harder maths question, okay?
Yeah,
We'll come back
you
to
stay
you.
there, Addie. You've impressed us there. Asher, what is your expert subject?
UFC, mate.
UFC.
Smacking into each other.
All right, here's one for you. It's a timeline of UFC welterweight champions. I want you to finish it. George St. Pierre, then Johnny Hendricks, then Robbie Lawler. Who comes next?
It was Johnny, so Robbie Lawler, then Tyron Woodley.
So you had... So
Yeah,
you
oh, no, you had it. You finished it.
Yeah, you finished it. You did it.
No, you did it. You finished it for us. Tyron Woodley was the answer we were looking for. Yeah, well done.
All right, let's wrap this up. But before we do, we have to go back to 12-year-old Addie, whose mum's a maths teacher. His expert subject is maths, and he got his question right, very easy, and he said it was too easy.
You want us to turn the heat up a little bit, Addie?
Yes, please.
Okay, Addie, 12 years old. What is the mathematical study of continuous change in the same way that geometry is the study of shape and algebra is the study of generalizations of the arithmetic operations?
So what is the mathematical study of continuous change in the same way that geometry is the study of a shape and algebra is the study of generalizations of arithmetic operations?
This is easy stuff, Addie, man. Come on, you should be knowing this. This is really basic.
I thought your mum might have been helping you, but the fact that it stumped you, I think your mum might
No,
not be
I'm with
helping.
my dad right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
Dad know?
No.
Well, mate, it's calculus.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. mate.
Yeah, Addie.
No,
Thank you.
yeah, we're
No
good.
worries. And the answer for those playing along at home and for Addie, it's calculus, Addie.
Calculus.
Calculus.
Yeah.
Might have to read that in your textbook tonight, I suppose, so you don't get scorched next time.
Yeah. You're on Nova.
Ben, you're a quiet guy. You kind of keep to yourself. I'm sort of loud, sociable. I had to reel it in after work on Friday. I caught up with a mutual friend. You were actually invited. You said you were busy, but I'm pretty sure you just went to play golf by yourself, which is fine. I mean, I told our mutual friend that as well.
Is that not busy?
Well, that's not busy. Having an appointment with yourself to play golf is not busy. That can be
Yeah, but
moved
that's
and
still,
changed.
I'm still doing something.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, anyway, when I was catching up with said friend, we're having a great time, and I was telling a story. I was getting really into it. Like, you know, when I do that thing when I start getting really animated, sometimes
Yeah.
I'll tell a story and I sort of start like walking around the room or whatever. So I'm telling the story, and at one point I was pretending to be like blown away. You know, I was like. But I was really like, you know, I get into it. My body's my instrument when I'm telling a story. And in the process of doing that, I like threw my head back at the cafe, and there's a woman who was sitting behind me holding a newborn baby. And I accidentally like smashed my fat head into the back of her head.
Idiot.
How mortifying. And I swear to God, I had a headache for like 10 minutes.
Idiot.
Like if it was a game of
That
AFL.
poor mother.
I would have been subbed off under the concussion rule. She literally just finished breastfeeding, and then she would have just been smacked in the back of the head.
You knocked the teat out the baby's mouth.
I did.
Was everyone okay?
Yeah, and like lots of people saw it around, like it kind of because it was a bit of like
So the woman was okay?
she was fine. Yeah, I checked.
Was she concussed?
Yeah. I mean, she was passed out on the table. No, she was fine. But I'm like, there's like dropping something or, you know, bumping someone, and then there's literally headbutting someone in the back of their head.
That's crazy. Did you like apologise and say I work for Nova and give her some like vouchers or something?
I did. I didn't have any vouchers on me. That would have helped, but I just had to. She just had to take the verbal apology, and that was the end of it.
You
But
need to tone it down.
Some
when
of
you're
the
telling
other
stories.
mothers were scoffing at me, but I was just, you know, it was a great story. But
I reckon you're going to be public enemy number one in some kind of mum Reddit thread.
meeting. Oh, I was having a nice baby chino at a local cafe when that man from the radio headbutted me. Get your key, Ben. I'll get mine.
Okay,
Twist
ready?
them at the same time. There you go. Open up the forbidden folder. This is the place where we do all the naughty stuff, the stuff that we've been pitching for years, and the bosses said, for one reason or another, no, that's not appropriate, we won't be doing that.
Yep, but we write it down into this folder, and we thought, you know what, we've done this now for long enough, 3 years here at Nova. We're going to start doing the ones that we want to do.
Toe the line a little bit. I mean, so far in the forbidden folder, we've done, have you been to prison? That was a good one. Last week, have you joined the Mile High Club? We've also done, what's your connection to a murderer? Things you wouldn't traditionally hear on the radio, of course, but you got to admit, pretty juicy. This one feels fraught with danger. 13 24 10. Have you slept with a celebrity? A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list. D-list. Have you slept with a celebrity? Now, you can remain anonymous. Hell, if you don't even want to say who the celebrity is, you just want to allude to it, that's fine. We can probably put the pieces together. Loz, g'day.
Hey guys, how you going?
Very good, thank you. So you've slept with a celebrity?
I have.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Goodness me. Goodness. Was it some time ago or?
Oh, it was about a year ago.
Okay.
Pretty recent.
That's really recent. Can we ask
Yes,
who it
somewhat.
is or?
No.
Right, okay. Okay, so what does this person do? Are they
maybe we
are
can-
they a singer or
Actor or...
They're top AFL player.
put it this way, are they getting Brownlow votes? Are they,
Well, no, that makes it sound like something different.
but are they top tier? Are they top tier?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa. Did you, meet him out in town, or did you meet over Instagram? How did that work?
I went to a bar with a girlfriend and he walked in and I was a bit starstruck, so I had a couple of cocktails and then I went up to him and then the rest is history.
Right. Can we know maybe what team?
Gonna say Melbourne.
Okay.
No, interesting.
What position? was it the ruck?
No, Loz, you've been very good.
That's fine. So
Yeah.
that and also winners. So you've picked a good team.
Very
that's for
good,
sure. I'm
Loz.
just trying to think of the best players now for Melbourne. My mind's running wild.
Thank you very much for sharing. Tom joins us now. Was this you or someone you know?
This probably shouldn't be admitting too much, but this is myself. Yeah,
Okay.
You've slept with a celebrity. Who is it?
I don't want to give, can't say too much.
Yeah.
Bit
Okay.
more confidential. If you sort of think, Columbia headphones.
Oh my god.
No.
You're kidding.
That sort of ballpark, you might be getting close.
Yeah,
The Bogota Bandit, eh? Deary me. Okay. And
How do you feel, Tom, about the marriage that's coming up?
I haven't really been following the information or what's going on too much. Haven't spoken to her or anything in years.
Obviously,
was it pre or post headphones?
It was post. I was sort of we're chatting on an app, and I met her. She was a manager at a gym.
Okay.
So I met her down there, and
so yeah, I mean, and obviously it was like pre. I mean, he's not a security guard at a Colombian prison. I don't know how she hasn't been back in the country
She's
yet.
out now.
Yeah, I don't think she's still stuck over there.
No, she came back. Didn't she,
Tom would
for a
know.
bit?
It's his girlfriend. Tom, hey
Okay,
Tom,
yeah, no.
Tom, is she allowed back or no? She's stuck over there, right?
I don't really know. I haven't really asked her. I haven't spoken to her or anything like that.
And like, I'd imagine if it was more of like a Tinder hookup, like it's sort of like you just forget about it, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, did you just see her on the telly and go, "Oh my god, that's her"?
Yeah, and then the guys had a bit of a laugh and went, "Is that who we think it is?" I'm like, maybe.
Oh, that's a good one, Tom. Thank you very much, mate.
No worries,
Incredible.
cheers, guys.
Incredible.
That is top tier, isn't it?
Oh man, we've had it all.
Liam, you and I are both lucky enough to be engaged.
Not with each other.
No.
We do need to clarify. But Ben, you're getting married in like a month.
Yeah, April 30th is the date, Liam. And, you're my better man for the wedding.
Yeah, it's better than the best man for those who don't know.
You haven't really had to do anything yet, though.
Oh, I mean, if you call not doing anything, designing the layout of the situation, arranging transport, florals.
You haven't done any of that.
Catering. Yeah, I know, but I gave you 5 dot points on each. I've been like a wedding planner,
Yep.
a bit of a stylist as well. I've been coming at you with a lot of fabrics and different things.
Yep.
I've been making like vibe
None
plates.
of that's true, but I'm sure this is a big moment for you because as the better man, I actually do need your help.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
all ears. This is good.
Sometimes it's fun stuff. Sometimes it's not so fun stuff.
Oh, weddings are always fun. I mean, I don't really think.
Well,
there
it's
could be
involving the guest list. So
Interesting.
you and I have a friend here at work. We work with her called Macey.
Yes.
Great lady.
Yeah.
And she, when we invited her to the wedding, she was single. She is now in a serious committed relationship.
Yes, with a guy called Tommy. Lovely
Tommy.
fella.
Here's the thing. Macey has sent me a message. She sent this today and said, "Hey Ben, so sorry to be that person, but I just thought I'd ask. Is it possible, and please tell me to get nicked, if numbers aren't finalised yet, would I be able to bring Tommy as my date?"
Have you met Tommy yet?
I haven't met Tommy.
You're going to tell her to get nicked, don't you?
I'm going to tell her to get nicked.
Oh, no, hang on. You're going to get me to tell her to get nicked.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
What?
I love Macey.
What do
I'm
I have to
sure-
do the dirty
I'm sure
work?
Tommy's a good guy because you're the better man. But here's the thing. I've never met Tommy, and the main reason is because we've already sent off all of the
surely
place
we can. I'm
cards and the seating chart off to the printers.
I've got the list up here. I mean, Beck Lewis, I've never heard of her before. We could get rid of her.
That's my brother's girlfriend.
How long have they been together?
I don't know, like 6 months. We're not getting rid of Beck.
Okay.
Liam, are you my better man or are you
Look,
not my
I
better
am
man?
your better man.
Okay, good. Just be nice about it.
Okay.
Let her down softly, but yeah,
Right,
I want
all right.
you to tell her that her boyfriend Tommy is not coming to the wedding.
Cringe. Okay, here we go.
Yo,
Macey!
what's happening, bruh?
Not much. As you know, Macey, I am the better man for Ben's wedding.
Yes, I have heard this. What's going on? What are we organising?
Well, just something that's come across my desk. An invite request.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, Ben got your message and he passed it on to me because he delegates a lot of the stuff. He's pretty busy, so I'm like planning a lot of the wedding. Good news, actually.
Okay.
Tommy's
Hit me.
got the
Happening.
30th of April free to do what he likes because he will not be at the function.
That is fine. That it was an open-ended question, right?
Yes.
So I just said, if you need to fill a spot, it's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
But obviously,
It's not all good, yeah.
with weddings, I get it.
Yeah,
so
it's fine,
no
yeah.
stress at all. No
I'd be happy to offer my place, but I'm pretty busy on the day. I got a lot of jobs.
You're so fine. That's so fine.
I hope you don't feel like weird about like. I feel like
No, I don't feel weird.
Okay,
It's all good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. That's pretty much it. I mean, that was hard to do, but glad we got it all out there in the open.
Okay, bye.
See you. I'll see you at the wedding.
See you,
Bye,
Lamb.
Macy. See ya. I think that went pretty well, considering.
That went pretty well.
I think she knew.
Hey, if you didn't know, I'm lucky enough to be getting married on April 30th. And that's why right now we're asking the question, did you regret the last-minute invite? 13, 24, 10. Kind of the opposite for me because the guest list is finalised off to the printers. I got asked by a work colleague and a friend, can I bring my partner?
To your wedding?
Yep, you had to let the bad news, though, to them, Liam, that they couldn't bring them.
Yeah. Do you regret the last-minute invite? Taylor, this was a 21st. You invited the wrong person.
Hey, Ben and Liam. Yes, it was my brother's 21st, and he last minute invited my uncle. He ended up coming. He drained the bar, open bar.
Yeah.
He got in a big physical altercation and had to unfortunately get kicked out. Where in the back of the video that we did for his 21st, you can hear him from outside just like yelling, going, "I love you. I am so sorry. Please let me in."
Yeah. Can I ask who he got into an altercation with? Was it like one of the 21-year-olds or?
My brother, yeah.
Oh, yeah, good. Oh, that's shocking. Zach, this is a wedding. Do you regret the last-minute invite?
Yeah, I do, boys. We invited my ex-wife's cousin along to the event. She was begging and pleading to bring the boyfriend that we hadn't met, and we're like, Eventually, we're like, okay, it's family, we'll invite him.
Yeah.
They got into a huge fight at the wedding, and then they broke up a day later.
Oh,
Good.
what a waste
So
of
I
a
just,
spot.
I just paid for that bloke to eat.
Yeah.
For what?
So
literally.
he could get a good dinner in him before he started a shouting match. But
Unreal.
that's your ex-wife's cousin's boyfriend. I
Yeah.
mean, surely. That's not
And
good.
then, I'm assuming they didn't make it in any photos, but then that's like the worst fear is you're paying for that
Yeah.
person to have a good feed and get in the photos, and then they break up the next day.
Zach, that sucks. Yeah, I bet there was a lot of people that you'd rather have there as well. Eden, do you regret a last-minute invite?
I do. I pushed my husband to invite his cousin to our wedding last minute. He ended up doing a handstand on the dance floor and knocked me out.
Hang on,
Night
he
in hospital.
knocked you out at your own wedding.
Clean out on the floor.
Oh, you got knocked out at your wedding, Eden.
I did, yes.
That sucks.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Like, obviously, like in hindsight, like probably like, oh, it's a story, but not a good one. Like, you got knocked out at your wedding. What time of the night was that?
It was at the end. I have to be thankful for that.
Yeah.
But I missed out on a good after
Just
party.
a big Gumby cousin. Was it like was it a foot into the face, or was it more of a knee in the face?
It was a hard R.M. William boot heel.
Oh, smack bang in the noggin. Yeah, that'd do the job. The floods in New South Wales and Queensland have devastated communities, but as always, the best of the Australian spirit comes out in these dark times. Imagine this, right? You're stranded and need to lift across the floodwaters, and Aussie surfing legend Mick Fanning pulls up on a jet ski to help you out. That's exactly what actually happened to Sky Swift, who joins us now. Sky, this is incredible.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for reaching out.
Well, thanks for coming on, Sky. So you're a pharmacist, right? And you need to get to work to help your patients. Is that what happened here?
Yeah, correct. So the whole Moolumbar district has been underwater. So no pharmacists could get into town to access their shops. So I put a call out on Facebook, actually, in the morning. I was told I couldn't get to work, and so I put a Facebook message out. If anyone can devise a plan to get me into town, I can open one of the pharmacies. So some people thought it was a joke, but others said, yep, here's some jet ski phone numbers. And then Mick Fanning turns up.
Just Mick Fanning. I mean, it's funny that you did it on Facebook. I kind of had in my head like it would be like some sort of Batman signal, like they put a shark light in the air and then Mick Fanning he'll burn right up to you.
So, Sky, was it a situation where you knew who he was, or did someone tell you after the fact?
Oh, no. I'm a surfer. I know Mick.
Okay, so not only is this exciting for anyone, just knowing that he's like the best surfer in the world, but you're actually...
I played it cool.
Guy, you're saying you played it cool, but surely you got a selfie.
Yeah, I got a selfie. It's all over the news. But, it was not a lot of time for talking because he rode that thing pretty fast.
Yeah, I'd imagine. He's a pretty extreme dude. He punched a shark in the face,
No, but it was pretty cool because whenever we saw someone along the way on the river, we'd go and see if they were okay. We'd pull over.
Yeah.
And then if they were okay, there was even we did a midway rescue. There was a boat who'd run out of fuel.
Oh,
so
wow.
we couriered them to their destination. And then Mick's like, I've got to go. I've got to get Sky to the pharmacy. It's urgent.
Yeah, wow. And then did you ask for a lift home, or was that too much?
No. But Mick texted me last night and said he's back on duty today. So
what a
we
legend.
need to get supplies out.
Well, Sky, good on you for still going to work and keeping your town going, and good on people like Mick Fanning for doing what he's doing as well.
I'm sure if you had access to a jet ski, you'd be out there burning around, giving people their medication as well, Sky.
Oh, you know it.
Well, thanks for joining us and telling us your story.
Thanks, guys. All the best.
Sky. All the best.
And we're joined now by the Love Rat.
Hello.
If anyone wants to email you, they can do so, loverat@novafm.com.au. We do see them all. Sometimes people just send us memes and things like that's great, guys, but it's not really the place for that. This is an email from Andrea. She said, "Hey, Love Rat, I've recently found my dream man." Okay, so she's previously divorced. She's found this guy. She said he's great with the kids. He's kind. He's funny.
Great.
He's very attractive.
Tick, tick, tick.
There is one problem, though. And she's gone ... I'm not really vibing his voice. Which is an interesting one. I suppose you don't really think of the voice as a part of the package.
Well, you have to be physically attracted to your partner. But then if you're not attracted to their voice, that's surely
it's
a
kind
problem.
of how people say, you know, like David Beckham, like he's like, I think for women they're like, oh, he's amazing until he opens his mouth.
Yeah.
He does have a kind of Weasley accent.
I think it is very important, mostly because if you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want to, not be constantly like, oh, God. Oh, wake up in the morning and go, oh, there
You're going
they
to be
are.
hearing the voice a lot.
Yeah, and especially, I think, I don't want to sound shallow, but like, as a straight female, I've always been into deep voices on guys. Love a deep voice. No, don't be weird about it.
Why don't we judge a few voices? So if you think you have a sexy voice, if people tell you have a sexy voice.
Yeah, maybe you've been told in the past, like, wow, that voice. Like, whether it's deep or, it's kind of like a sultry, feminine voice. I don't know.
Men and women are all welcome. 13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you've been told you have a sexy voice.
Mia, a sexy voice, perhaps?
I've been told I have a sexy voice.
Yeah,
that's pretty sexy.
It's the husks.
It's that husk.
Yeah, if you're a female and you've got that little kind of, husky kind of crackly voice, it's good. Okay.
That's what I've been told, yeah.
Hey, Mia, can you say, can I get you a drink? Can you say something like that?
Can I get you a drink?
Ooh.
Dear me.
What about, would you like a kiss?
It's like a thing that no one ever said. Can you say that for us?
Would you like a kiss?
I think we're going to have to move on. Because it's stirring things up in us, Mia. It's a very sexy voice, I must admit. Let's move now to Jason. Do you have a sexy voice?
Well, I've been told that I've got a sexy voice.
Look out.
Showstopper.
That's a sexy voice.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well, Jason, you know the line you have to say.
Yes. Can you please say, would you like a kiss?
Well, I was just wondering whether you would like a kiss at all.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Gee whiz,
I reckon
Jason.
you got the best voice.
That
Jason.
is
It's hard to
the
beat.
sexiest voice we're getting. How are you feeling about that, Producer Bell?
I also like his name's Jason. It's a
Yeah.
real Jason voice. I think
Jason
of Jason
Bourne,
Momoa.
Jason
That's what
Momoa.
I think of, yeah.
You know what we should
Jason,
do?
hey, you can call me on the phones anytime if you want to bring into the show. Okay.
Even his laugh.
We should get Jason to say, would you like a kiss? Get Mia to say, yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be too weird.
Hey,
Why are
Mia.
you making
No. Mia, are you still there?
Make your own phone system.
Mia.
Hang on, I'll get it back.
Mia, are you there still?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, could we do a thing where Jason asks you for a kiss and you say yes? Obviously, you're not actually going to be kissing, but I think just like for us to sort of like role play
This
together.
is like the radio version of a kid getting 2 dolls and making...
Yeah, okay. Jason, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Mia, I was just looking deep into your eyes and I'd just really like to know if I could kiss you right now.
Absolutely, Jason.
Then we were looking for the sexiest voice. We're asking people 13, 24, 10 if they've been told in the past that their voice sounds rather good. Give us a buzz. And we had some real hotties calling through. Mia, good morning.
Hello.
So good to hear that voice again. And we have Hunky Jason on the line, I believe.
Yeah, g'day boys, how we doing?
Very good, thanks, Jason. Now, it got us thinking because there was a little bit of role play happening.
Yeah, we got you guys talking to each other, and we liked what we heard, and we think everyone listening did too. So what we wanted to do is do like a bit of a sexy radio play this morning.
Basically, think 50 Shades of Grey, but on your radio.
So guys, you've been sent a script each, is that right? Have you got that in front of you?
Yep, got it in front.
Okay, great. Now, Liam, you're going to be the narrator.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a title for this play?
A printer pounding. Is that
a
it's
working title?
It's a working title.
Okay, sounds good. Well, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Mia is working late because Mr. Johnson has been riding her hard all day. Her mind drifts as she starts dreaming about her office crush, hunky Jason.
I've always wondered what Jason from accounts looks like naked.
At that very moment, Jason walks in the door, rugged and shirtless.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Mia. You're here late. Do you have something big on your mind?
Mia blushed.
Where's your shirt gone, Jason?
Jason nervously replied.
Well, I made a mess all over my chest because I've been fixing the printer.
Mia stared at the ink trickling down Jason's chiseled abs.
Can I help you clean that up, Jason? Here, let me grab a moist towelette.
Mia bends down slowly, but she realises she's out of moist towelettes.
Want me to lick the ink off, Daddy? I mean, Jason?
Mia walks over to Jason and slowly drags her tongue across the toxic black ink.
Surely that can't be good for you, Mia.
It's not, but I'm a bad girl.
They lock eyes, and the air suddenly becomes thick. Yeah, the kind of thick you spell with 2 C's.
I want you, mamacita.
Then take me, puppy.
Jason reveals his rock.
Whoa! Okay, that wasn't in the script.
No. Okay, yeah, we better end things there, guys. That was hot. Okay,
that was steamy.
That was really hot.
Yeah.
I could really see you there, Mia, licking the ink off of Jason's abs.
How did that feel, Mia?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go get a nice cool drink of water.
Yeah. Jason, for you?
Yeah, that was different. That was definitely different.
Out of interest, where are you calling from this morning, Mia? What are you doing right now?
I've just got to work.
Okay, that's fine. I really hope that all your colleagues are watching you going, making the lick sound effects down the phone line.
I think that was a pretty big success. There could be a part 2 in the works.
Who knows? Do you guys want to sign on for a second part?
Oh, I'm good for taking it.
Sweet, guys. Well, we're giving you literally nothing in return. So, I appreciate you coming on this morning.
You're welcome.
That was hot.
That was electric.
That was hot.
Steamy.
Hot. All I can say is hot.
You were standing up, now you're sitting down.
Don't ask me why. Anyway, you're on Nova with Ben and Liam.
In the last 30 years, only 5 Aussie acts have gone #1 in the US. And our next guest is the only guy to do it twice. With over 25 million records sold and #1s all over the world, he's back to tour the country with the songs that made him the most recognisable artist in Aussie music history. Please welcome Darren Hayes.
What an honour, Darren Hayes.
That was quite the intro. I want that played every time I wake up in the morning.
I think for a lot of people, they would know you as Savage Garden and then get onto the solo work. But I was the other way around. I got, when I was younger, I heard your solo stuff first, and then it led me to Savage Garden. You know that, I wanna be popular.
Oh, yeah.
Popular.
Yeah, that's
great
great
song. That's a banger. What year did that one come out?
2004.
Yes. I like the bit where it goes, my friends are all celebrities.
Huh? Yeah. You've got a good... That's great. That's one of my favourite records I've made.
I like how you were complimenting me there on me singing your song back to you. That was a weird experience for
No,
me.
I like it when anyone knows anything obscure, because that record...
Is that obscure?
Yeah. I mean, that was a record that kind of got me dropped from Sony,
Wow. I honestly, that is I'm when I know your work, I'm that seems like a top 5er for me.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I mean, and that's the album that had the best reviews of my life, but it was just a little too strange for Columbia Records, and it was the first time that I ever was just a little my music was a bit queer and a bit strange, and they just did not know what to do with me. So they just kind of shipped me off to Europe. But joke was on them, because that's where I met my husband. We've been married for 17 years.
Yes! Got him. Bloody got him.
What song would you say now, if someone listening is going, you know what, I want to go a little bit deeper on Darren Hayes, what's a song that you would recommend that people might not know off the top of their head that you would recommend someone goes and listens to today?
Oh, you know what? Go to Spotify or Apple Music and just stream a song called Casey.
Casey.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a song I wrote about my sister and about us just listening to music in an old Kingswood. It's really driving, and it's about that feeling of growing up and not wanting to leave home, but knowing that you have to. And she was my everything growing up.
Very exciting. Coming out on tour, playing all your solo stuff, some of the old numbers from Savage Garden as well. I reckon one of the most iconic performances that people would remember is you doing Affirmation, Sydney Olympics, the closing ceremony, you got the kit on. Now the Olympics are coming to your hometown, Brizzy, in 2032. I mean, surely we're getting an encore, right? Affirmation, opening ceremony, I can see it now.
Well, I turned 50 this year, so that will make me 60. So let's just see what kind of shape I'm in before we promise anything.
I do like, that would be funny seeing the footage next to each other of your 2000 performance to your 2032 performance.
I believe in karma. What we did is what we did.
No, we'll see. Who knows? I mean, I'm in pretty good shape now. I mean, the thing is, on this tour, I'm going to sing everything. Everything you hope to hear, I'm going to sing. I'm going to obviously throw some new music in there. But, the whole point of this is that it's 25 years since that first Savage record, and I feel very touched that people still remember me and people grew up with that music. I've always believed that the songs belong to pop culture. They belong to memories, That's why I don't sell them to chicken burger commercials. I'm going to play all of those songs live. It's going to be a blast.
Would be a hell of a chicken burger. Do you know what I mean? Like a KFC ad with Truly Madly Deeply or something. And when you say that,
I believe in spicy sauce.
I believe in seeing a box for the price of $9.95.
No, believe me, everything has been pitched. We've said no all the way through. Could have been much more wealthy, but I'm really glad that when people hear the songs, they remember where they were.
Well, Darren Hayes, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you.
Hey, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It's a debate, a big debate. Who will win medallion?
Yes, that's right. It is a Friday, which means it's time to have a big debate. There's a topic. Liam and I go head-to-head with 30 seconds each. The jury gets to decide who wins the big debate.
The topic. Robert Pattinson is the best Batman. He's obviously the newest one. His movie came out everywhere yesterday. A lot of people are going to be seeing it this weekend. I'm saying he is.
Which is laughable, man.
You reckon?
I reckon.
Well,
I'm saying,
I'd love
of course,
to hear.
There's so many other better Batmans.
Your debate, Ben.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Adam West had the pows and the blams. George Clooney had the style and the bat nipples. Ben Affleck, we don't really talk about him. Christian Bale, well, need I say more? But Robert Pattinson, if he's going to be our Batman, who's going to be his Robin? Timothy Chalamet, Michael Cera, Steve Buscemi? Has to be one of those three because they're the only three actors in the world who are wimpier than Edward from Twilight. Oh. Batman's meant to be invincible. Our Pats didn't even last 2 seconds against Voldemort in the Harry Potter Liam. And speaking of which, are you really telling me the best Batman of all time is a Hufflepuff?
Gee whiz, you bloody got me on that last one. Hufflepuff is the lamest house to be in. Yeah. Okay, I'm really rethinking my decision now.
Yeah.
It's a good debate. That was good.
Thank you, sir.
It's a sign of a good debate when you feel convinced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like,
Change their
oh,
mind.
okay, whoops.
All right, Lim, I'm sure you'll give it a red hot go, though. 30 seconds on the clock. The floor is yours.
Our Pats is the bat goat. Yeah, he's a big emo, but he should be. Bruce Wayne was 8 when he watched his parents get shot in the face. He should be messed up. This is what Pattinson's bringing to the table.
I'm vengeance.
Here's Ben Affleck's best scene under the mask. What's Clooney up to these days with his bat nips? Just selling Nescafe pods. Oh, and Christian Bale, by the way, is a psycho behind the scenes. Here's him teeing off at a producer.
I want you off the set, you the are you doing?
You still think they're better?
Yeah, I like the fart in the middle, but...
Yeah, back for the second week in a row. That's my new bit.
All right, let's bring the jury in to see who won the big debate. Tana, who do you think won, myself or Liam?
Well, both had pretty good arguments, although I have to say that if you're going to embody anybody to like Batman, then it's pretty important to be the brooding emo type.
Yes.
So I think I'm just going to have to go with Liam.
Yeah, Tana. Obviously, you're a bit of a Twilight fan, but I get it. I mean, if you haven't seen the movie yet, he's supposed to be a little dark and strange. He's literally getting around in a leather sort of gimp suit, beating people up at night.
Anyway, Helen, who do you think won the big debate, me or Liam?
Oh, Ben, you won. And to be honest with you, Robert Pattinson? No. Give me George Sexy. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
love
you want those bat nipples.
Helen, that's
Oh,
more...
I love George Clooney.
Yeah, I know, but he's more your era, right?
Don't badger the jury. She's had her say.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll just have to leave it up to Antonio.
Ben and Liam, another good debate.
Thank you.
All right, today's debate, not too bad. You guys didn't mention one great Batman, which was Will Arnett in the Lego movie.
Oh yeah, he was
of
good.
course.
He was
very
good.
good. Yeah, good point.
Anyway, I'm not debating here. I'm just the jury, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe you can do it.
Ben, good start. I think, Liam, once again, you even admitted Ben had a very strong
yeah,
debate.
I must admit,
You used the fart grab, so that gives you an extra point.
Thanks, that's funny. It was funny, wasn't it?
But your whole debate was pretty much grabs, mate. You didn't even write a speech.
Well,
what are you doing?
I also thought it was a bit
it was an audio-based debate.
Do you boys do anything after you get off the air? Do you prepare for your show? Liam, you cannot win this. You did not have a good debate this week. Ben is the winner.
Get out of town.
He's made his mind up.
That was a big debate. We now have the winner.
And that's the end of the Recap All Around Australia podcast. Are you all good?
Yeah.
Because before you were asking me if I was all good, and I didn't know if you were asking me if I was all good, so I would ask you if you're all good.
But now I'm wondering if you're asking if I'm all good to deflect whether or not I asked the original, are you all good?
Yeah, well, just for the record, I'm all good.
You're all good?
I'm all good if you're all good.
I'm all good if you're all good.
Well, if I'm all good, then you're all good.
I think we're all good.
Sounds like we're all good. Well,
Good.
Glad we got to the bottom of that.
Great.
I'm very sad. That was a joke. I'm all good.
Yeah. No, you are good though.
Yeah, I genuinely am all
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.